Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to What's in the Box. Yes, we are doing another Universal Yums because that's the one that I'm subscribed to right now. Yay, and we're taking a bite of Brazil today. I've already opened this up once, and I will admit, I actually snacked one of the things out of here earlier because I'd actually tried it before, and it sounded really, really good. It was this Yoki Pacoca, I believe is what it was. I'm not sure about the name of it. All I know is a friend gave it to me and it tasted really, really good. It was the little sandy peanut butter squares. They're absolutely lovely. You may notice a difference in sound and video right now. I'm experimenting with different things. I currently have the silliest looking rig ever, so you might hear me bump things from time to time. I would take a picture, but this is my only camera. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what we have in here. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time, look at the product, and then, I forgot my scissors of course, but we're gonna look at the product and then we're gonna try it, and then we're going to go through the stuff. We got Yotoko's Sabor Bacon. I think these are bacon flavored pig skins. I'm not sure though. Sorry if you hear crinkling overwhelming my voice. I like bacon. I'm not sure how I like bacon flavored things. Doesn't taste like I expected. It tastes like pork rinds actually. I'm not a huge fan of pork rinds. A little bit salty, a little bit smoky, but I don't taste the bacon flavor. I mean, it's not terrible. I would eat them. I probably will end up eating them because that's what I do with everything on this thing. I end up eating the pork rinds off screen. I'm not too impressed with those. In fact, I'm going to take a drink after that one. That one's a little bit overwhelming, friends. Oh, Lord. There we go. Oh, there's one of the things I tried. I'll get to those later on when we get to the small stuff and the less noisy stuff. We've got the caramelizada. I'm going to have to look this one up. And as far as the bacon thing, the Yokitos bacon, it's at their Big Meat Eaters. Yeah, I have a feeling it might be that churrascarius flavored thing, but I'm not really sure. All you have to do is flip a piece of paper and yeah, it doesn't taste like bacon despite what it says. Okay, let's see if we can find this other one real quick on here. We've got, here it is. Pipoca Vovaz. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Okay, caramel corn, not quite the specific type of popcorn made only in South America is called pipoca. Specifically, pipoca de Ispor, okay, which means styrofoam popcorn. Don't be worried, it doesn't taste like packing peanuts. Okay. Best described as puffed corn. Reminds you of Smack cereal. Okay, I'm probably going to eat the living crap out of this. I'm just going to say. Yeah. Because, frankly, I loved Smack cereal. And it tastes, I wouldn't say spot on with Smack cereal. It's got almost a nutty flavor to it as well. It's good. If you like Cracker Jacks, you'll probably like these. I'm looking in the bag. I'll let you look in the bag. They look like Cracker Jacks. They taste kind of like nuttier versions of Smacks. I really like that. That's probably going to be the first thing I eat off camera. Just saying. The other thing we got is Pimenta Mexicana, which is tortilla, Pimenta Mexicana. Few things are bigger than soccer. Soccer is called Jogo Bonito, which translates to beautiful game, of course. I actually knew that one. Brazilians love their beautiful game, and it makes its way into every aspect of society. Often takes off work to watch matches. It's kind of like football here with some people. Oh, except bank's closed for this. Okay, yeah, that's lovely. Spicy flavorful chip is called torquita, meaning cheer party, referencing the habit of friends getting together and cheering for their favorite team. Let's go ahead and try this. I don't think I'm going to die from it. I have a feeling it's going to be spicy. It's got peppers on the front of it, pimentos though, so they're not that bad. Oh, okay. These are little puffy things. Tastes like salsa. I mean, like literally, it tastes like good salsa. It's got a little bit of a sweet flavor to it, but it's also got that nice kind of it's not heat. I mean, it would rate on like a 0.01 on a heat scale for me, but it's got a nice flavor to it. I might actually order some of those or try to find something similar. Closest thing I can relate it to in the US, probably jalapeno Cheetos without the cheese flavor. That's about as close as I can get. There are some jalapeno chips that come close, but they're usually smaller brands, so I don't really want to mention them because, well, you can't get them everywhere. Okay, we got another really big bag, and then it looks like we're moving on into the small stuff after that, and it looks like we got some cookies. Ooh, I like cookies. Biscottio I'm not gonna pronounce you. What are you? I'll look for biscottio. Okay. Biscoito polvillo. I am butchering your language. I apologize, Brazil. Cassava is a shrub native to South America and used to produce alcohol, gasoline, laundry detergent, medicine, animal. This is not looking good. It says medicine, animal feed, and this unique savory snack. Forget competitive sports. You can finish a whole bag of these. You deserve a gold medal for these. Okay. They're also not the worst thing we've tried, and honor goes to a cheese snack from Colombia. Oh, God. They're going to be trolling me here. I have a drink nearby. Oh, God, and it's full. It is very full. Look at that. Just look at that. It looks like a penis. Uh-huh. Tastes like I licked a box. What the... I'm going to try another one. It really does. They're gluten-free. I think they're everything-free. It really does just taste like you're licking a box. You failed me on that one, Brazil. Jesus Christ. I'm going to take a drink after that one just because it's that's the only way I can describe it. You're licking a freaking cardboard box. Oh, and trust me, I know what cardboard boxes taste like. I work retail. Anyway, let's move on to the sweeter stuff. Holy mother of... Bleh. Bleh. Oh. Terrifying. I mean, I'll probably end up eating them anyway, just because I hate food go to waste, but yeah. Pau de mel. When we spoke to our friends in Brazil about this honey bread, okay, so it's honey bread, not cookies, it said it was as popular as Wonder Bread in the US. Now, Wonder Bread has become less and less popular over the years, but you get the gist. Honey bread is an icon in Brazil. Despite its name, it's more like a dense cake than a bread. Okay. Underneath a rich layer of chocolate, you'll find a sweet, flavorful spice cake full of honey flavor. Okay, let's bust this bugger open. I think this should be our last, like, exceptionally noisy one. I don't know how well it's peeking on there. Oh, they're little cookies. They are little cookies. Let's go ahead and try that one. It looks a little shady. Yeah. The chocolate's gone a little bit, but chocolate is fine. Are they expired? 6/28/2017. It expires next year. It's still good. I can see a lot of people not liking those. I like spice cake though. I mean, I don't love it, but I like it. It's got a it's almost like a pumpkin spice flavor. If you guys know what goes into pumpkin spice flavors, there's a whole mix of spices in there. But it's got that kind of like spiciness to it with a sweet aftertaste. The honey is definitely present. I think it might be a little bit overpowering. You can't really taste the chocolate very much. I mean, it does have an aftertaste, but it's not as strong as you'd expect it to be in a chocolate treat. And I'm still chewing it. That is very chewy. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the other ones. Whole bunch of small things. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this one. It is like peanut butter with less oil. It is really good. It's basically dry peanut butter. I can open it up. I will be resisting eating the whole thing just right off the bat, because it will take me a little bit to eat it, because I have to eat it in small bites, because it is not exceptionally sweet, but potent. So that's what it looks like. It looks like a little brick of peanut butter, and that's pretty much what it tastes like. Num 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 num. It's almost like Reese's peanut butter, if you guys are curious about the flavor, because it's just sugar, peanut, go. I love those. I've had them before. I absolutely love them. So it looks like, let's go ahead and scoot all the rest of this out. We got some coffee treats. two different fruit treats. We got banana cremosa and a frutabella. I'm not going to pronounce that. We got a little bitter toffees, or butter toffees, sorry. Bis and something amore. Let's go look up the amore one first. We'll try that. If it's of love, it's got to be good. Garato Serenata de Amor Bonbon. Okay, so it's basically a Reese's peanut butter cup in bonbon form. That's going to be good. I love my peanut butter. I'm so glad I'm not allergic to peanuts. Chocolate again. Transit goes south just a little bit. But if this is actually what I think it's going to taste like, it rattles. You can't hear it on the microphone, but it's rattling. That disturbs me slightly. Okay, it's crunchy. That's actually really dang good. Tell you what, if any of you are from Brazil, order me about 1 million of these. I'm not going to give you my address, so don't actually order them. But wow, I could eat a ton of these just right now. I'd gain about 100 pounds in a day, but I could eat those. Holy crap! Let's move that to the side so I don't eat another one. I don't think I got more than 2 of the square things. That makes me sad inside. I wish they would have given me more of the little squares instead of these little toffee things. The little toffees are butter toffees, mousse de maracuja. Let's see. It just looks like a toffee. I'm going to take a small bite out of it in case it's one of those that takes forever to chew. Jesus. I've had better butter toffees here. It's got some kind of fruit mixed with... Yeah, it's passion fruit. Tart passion fruit mousse is a popular after-dinner dessert. You'll get a chance to sample it in this famous treat. These unique caramels. Prepare yourself for a soft caramel candy. It's not super soft. It is about like a Werther's that's been transported through a hot plane. It's filled with sweet and tangy passion fruit mousse. That explains the odd flavor. Okay. I get it. It's got a sweet taste to it, but it's not like normal caramel. It's a, it's definitely passion fruit. It's almost a flowery flavor. Let me finish chewing this beast. Shoved it over to the side of my mouth to try and finish it off, but not working out so well. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is. We've got Lacta Bis wafers. In Portuguese, the word bis means encore or repeat. At concerts, people shout in bis at the end if they want a performer to keep going. So basically, this is an encore. Okay, it's a 8-layer concoction. Okay, I'm afraid that it says concoction. Let's go ahead and try this beast. There's a little seam right there. It looks not like a Twix, like a come back here. Back here. Come on, you little fluffernutter. A cross between those little wafer cookies and a Twix. Yeah, it's just basic wafer cookies. You can get them by, it tastes like a vanilla wafer cookie too. But basically you just go up to the store, buy some wafer cookies, cover it in chocolate, and you got that. Pretty simple. I'm kind of hesitating on these coffee ones. Probably going to do those last, because I've had coffee candies done very, very well. Of course, I eat straight coffee beans every now and then. But I've had coffee treats done really, really well. I've had them done really, really badly. If they burn the beans whenever they're cooking it, rather than just roasting them, it ends up tasting like ass. I'm sorry, it just does. Let's go ahead and check out these other ones first. Banana cremosa. Okay, we got banana cremosa and frutabella goiabada. Yes, you guys can laugh at me. I have a few friends in Brazil who are going to probably just give me crap for how I'm pronouncing this stuff. I'm sorry, it's just how I do. Same way the people in Germany make fun of me for pronouncing German things. But anyway, let's go on. No extra fluff. Guava and sugar are the only 2 ingredients here. Okay, so it's a guava treat. Guava bars are a common on-the-go snack food in Brazil. But for those who have a bit more time, they'll mix guava with cheese to create a special combination called Romeo e Julieta. A play on Romeo and Juliet, of course. Just like Shakespearean classic. These flavors are meant to be together with salty cheese, helping to mellow out the sweetness of the guava. If you're interested in trying the combo for yourself, alongside a cheese called queso fresco, I actually have some. It's the perfect white cheese to substitute for the typical Brazilian Minas cheese that is often accompanied guava paste. I might actually save some of this to try that. We're talking about this one right here, getting it up close. I'm bad about remembering to get them up close to the camera so you guys can actually read it. You may have to make it full screen to actually see it. Holy mother, this looks terrifying. And they weren't kidding. It really is. It's basically a really thick-ass fruit roll-up made out of guava. I like guava. Wasn't really expecting that. The texture's better than fruit roll-ups, oddly enough. It's not a grainy texture. I was kind of expecting that with just like straight pressed fruit. It's honestly, I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. Because we actually have two types of fruit processing things here in the US. We have the fruit roll-ups, which is just like fruit waved over a bunch of sugar and then pressed into a thin thing that's just sweet as all hell and doesn't taste anything like the fruit. That's the fruit roll-up method. And then you have fruit jerky, which has kind of a rough, sandy texture because you can still have chunks of the fruit in there. And this isn't either of those. This is actually, I can squish it around with my tongue and press it and stuff, but it's still fairly solid. It's almost like a, oh geez, I'm trying to remember what it's called. And it's not that chewy. It just dissolves. But anyway, I'm going to probably remember the name of what I'm trying to think of after this video. But we're going to try the bananas one, because I actually like bananas. Bananahina cremosa, your favorite kind of bananas are the 3-day brown mushy variety. You'll have no, oh, ew. Not really my favorite. I like my bananas with texture. It's going to be a little harder to fall in love. Okay. Overripe bananas are mixed with sugar to create this highly nutritional snack bar. The bright side, even if you don't like it, you can feel good about eating it. Is it really that nutritionally sound? I'll have to look at the nutrition facts afterwards, because they actually have different nutrition facts on here than what we're used to in the US. One bar is a serving, and it's 92 kcals, so it's not very calorie dense. Actually, yeah, it actually is calorie dense. I'm reading that wrong. It's 5% of your daily value of calories in one little bar. This better have some good vitamins in it. I'm terrified of, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna hate you guys after this one. I can tell you right now. This is reminding me of trying sweat bananas. If you've ever been to a Chinese buffet, there's this thing called sweat bananas. Tastes like you're licking a already chewed and processed banana. Here goes nothing. Okay, not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be. Tastes like banana, sort of. Not a fan of it. Tastes like I want to say a weird cross between banana bread and wheat bread. It's interesting. It doesn't taste like it's out of date. It just tastes, oh. Brazil, you've disappointed me on 2 of these. I may need to lick a cardboard box or eat one of the ones that taste like licking a cardboard box to get that flavor out of my mouth. I like bananas. That, questionable. And this feels like a hard candy, so this is what we're going to be closing off on. Oh, Brazilian coffee candy. Let's see what it says. Let's start with a short story. Oh, great, it's got a story on this one. A Portuguese diplomat was tasked with getting coffee bean seeds from the French, who refused to export them. Under the guise of resolving a border dispute between Portugal and France, the diplomat was able to seduce the governor's wife. As he left France, he slipped him a flower bouquet with coffee bean seeds hidden inside. And that, my friends, is the start of the story how Brazil became the largest coffee producer in the world. Okay, I'll have to validate that one later. And they're not just the world's largest producer, they're also the world's second largest consumers of coffee. I think the US is the first. I'm not sure. just by sheer population. I know France and stuff drink a lot of coffee, but I think just due to sheer population scale, the U.S. might consume more. Brazil sure does no good coffee. Hopefully they are right. This is probably just going to taste like coffee. If it's a good bean, I will agree with them if I can get it open. If it's not a good bean, you heard nothing. I'm opening that with my teeth because I forgot my scissors. If it's a good coffee, I'll agree with them. If it's a bad coffee or a cheap coffee, I'm not going to agree with them. A good coffee should have a really, really bitter taste with a little bit of a sweet afterwards. It's going to be kind of like almost a dark chocolate flavor to it, because it will have a little bit of sweetness to it if it's done properly. But most coffee you're going to drink here in the U.S. is going to be just bitter black coffee. It's not going to be that high quality. The closest thing I can relate it to is if you get a mocha coffee, it's going to be kind of like that, except more bitter if you get a good coffee. But I'm going to go ahead and try this. Yeah, it just tastes like coffee. A little sweet. I'm going to see... Yeah, it has sugar and cornstarch added, so it's a little bit sweetened by that. I'm going to say the coffee is a little better quality than what you're going to get in just like general things in the U.S. as far as a coffee flavor. But overall, you can tell it's just as sweet with coffee flavor. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more coffee-like with possibly the chocolate undertones that good coffee has. But unfortunately, yeah, it's just sweet coffee. It's like if you made a coffee and added sugar to it. It's not bad. I appreciate it. I like it a little bit. I wouldn't go out of my way to get that particular one. In fact, if you want a good, like really, really good chocolate treat, there's a brand called, I want to say it's New York coffee beans. And they have roasted coffee beans covered in things like hazelnut, chocolate, vanilla, stuff like that, with a little bit of a cream coating. And you get a nice, really deep roasted coffee bean with a really nice kind of almost chocolate flavor to it. And a bitterness to it with the nice sweet hazelnut and stuff like that coated on it. Really recommend them. I'm not sponsored by them. I would take a sponsorship in a heartbeat if they wanted to send me some free coffee beans. But I'm not disappointed with this one. The bite of Brazil, it bit back a little bit, but nothing too terrible, nothing I wouldn't eat. I mean, even the banana one, which was honestly slightly disturbing, wasn't that bad. It's not going to kill me. Of course, I don't have any huge food oppositions. There's only a few things that I like gag at whenever I try them. And usually it's texture-based McDonald's onions. But anyway, if you guys enjoy these, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be doing this particular box once a month for the foreseeable future, just because I enjoy trying them. If there's not that much interest in actually watching them, I'm still going to get the boxes, because I actually do enjoy trying food from around the world. It gives me ideas on how to make different things because I love cooking. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time on What's in the Box, and yeah, peace out. Bye.